Hi, welcome to my studio. My name's Philip Hall. I write fantasy stories for kids, and I'm going to read you the first chapter of my book, The Half Dragon. The Half Dragon, Chapter 1. In the mines of Gizrath, there lived a half dragon named Raku. Every day, Raku excavated jewels, licorice obsidians, merlot amethysts, and raspberry carnelians, all delectably sweet. Raku enjoyed tinkering around his cave and munching candy jewels with his serrated teeth. He curved his barbed tail and clawed at a glimmering white stalagmite snaking up from the ground. A raspberry carnelian glistened inside.
Tasty.
Raku belched flame, melting the jewel in an instant. He opened his mouth near the bottom of the stalagmite and slurped the remaining juice.
Tart, with hints of citrus.
Raku smacked his lips and veered round to water his mushroom garden.
Definitely citrus.
The Gizrath mines nestled near a crevice under a jagged horn-shaped mountain. Above, the surfaced overland stretched blue sky from one end of the horizon to the other. The sky blossomed with pillowy clouds and golden sunshine basking the nearby valley. In the valley, sparkling rivers meandered through a giant mushroom forest, and beyond the forest rose silver mountains frosted with snow. Below, the Gizrath caverns extended for miles.
How are we today, my friends?
Raku showered his mushroom garden with his watering can. He owned an eclectic variety of fungi: red-capped amanitas with speckled polka dots, mesh-headed morels with shriveled peaks, and slender, grass-like anakis. The mushrooms perked up from the bath, making Raku smile.
There we are, much better.
Raku's face resembled a gargoyle's: long pointed ears, bat-like snout, and reptilian scales. Half pygmy, half leviathan, he stood barely taller than a dwarf, but used 2 arms and legs for marching. To most top-dwellers, he appeared to be a hybrid abomination concocted by dark wizards dabbling in devilish magic. But what did Raku care? He treasured his jewels. He tended his mushrooms. In Gizrath, jewels were not dead like other mines, but living beings growing like flowers from the heart of the mountain. As the last liquid drops splashed from Raku's watering can, a knock clattered at the door.
Yes? Who is it?
3 Tweedlegrumps stood in the tunnel of Raku's doorstep. They were about the size of Raku's watering can, with owl-like eyes, foxy ears, and rubbery limbs. The middle Tweedlegrump leapt up.
Eek, eek, eek.
Raku recognized the Tweedlegrumps as the neighboring clan next door. The Tweedlegrumps owned an entire network of the mines in Gizrath, complete with ancient railcars and iron tracks twisting through the whole area. Clearly, they were excited about something. Raku's Tweedlegrumpish was a bit rusty, but he recalled most of what they were saying.
You need a favor?
Raku asked. The middle Tweedlegrump nodded and continued squeaking.
You need me to taste something and identify it?
The Tweedlegrump nodded again, owl eyes widening. Raku never turned down an opportunity to taste anything, so he strolled to the cavern next door. They all climbed into a rickety rail car. Pulling back a lever, one of the Tweedlegrumps engaged the rail car down a track at a nearly vertical angle. Raku's heart dropped into his stomach as he descended into a black abyss. That's it for now. See you next time.